Hi everyone, it's Carrie here for my coaching video of the week. Now I recognize that this is a tumultuous time, a time of uncertainty, and therefore a time for a lot of anxiety and fear and overwhelm for a lot of people, and including me. I am an anxious person, I would say, by nature. I come from a long line of Scottish warriors. So I come by it naturally. And I found myself last week, towards the end of the week, as things ramped up, getting, a little anxious and overwhelmed as well. And so I had to take some steps to get myself calmer and into a better place, because I recognize that panic is really not the answer. And staying in fight, or freeze is just not healthy for me. It's not healthy for those around me, and it's not healthy for the world. So my tip for the week is what I've had to enact for myself. And as I said, I always speak from the truth for me. I'm not sharing anything that I don't use myself, or the tools that I haven't, learned myself and literally put into action. So this is what my 3 tips for the week, my 3 C's for the week that have helped me kind of stay sane and calm through the virus situation. So the first C that I had to think about, the word is calm, C for calm. And for me, I can always tell I'm sure you can tell, I've got a lot of energy. And so when I get anxious, I can be, it's not good for me. My parasympathetic nervous system is very on high alert. I'm very highly sensitive. And so as many of you are, I'm sure, and I feel the world's pain. So I really needed to find a way to calm myself. And a big way that I have said many, many times, it is literally the first and most important thing is to breathe. And so I'm doing that a lot these days, just taking a very deep breath in and out, which is a great way to calm your system. And there are many different types of breathing techniques. You can Google them. There's a 4-count breath where you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, release for 4, and hold for 4 again, and do it's like a box breathing, which is a great way to calm the nerves. So I would say that calm through breathing is super key. And then for me, I don't meditate, but I actually do EFT tapping. So I'll actually share a link later. I don't get any, this is not an affiliate. I just believe in EFT tapping so much. And the Nick Ortner has a tapping solution, which they have a ton of free resources. They also have an app, I think, that you can do some tapping. And tapping is just tapping along the meridians and expressing your feelings, whatever they are, anxiety and overwhelm, while you tap the meridian points. And it is not woo-woo crazy stuff. There's science behind it now. It's a proven technique, and they use it even in trauma victims. So I suggest doing some EFT tapping if that'll help you. I know it's helped me a lot move through my emotions and let go and release and relax. So that is one of the ways that and also I guess lastly for me, moving my body. So I can't go to yoga because my yoga studio is closed. And, a lot of the things are closed right now, but I can get outside. I'm healthy. I can go out for walks, social distancing, of course. I go for walks in nature, even just sitting out on my back deck. I was working last week, my day job, bookkeeping. I just took my computer out onto my back deck on the sunny days and sat outside. And just being outside helps to calm me, and looking around and just, watching the birds and listening to laughter and dogs barking and all of that has really helped to calm me. So that's one of my first C's. Find a way to calm your body and your mind. The second C is control. And it's funny that I chose this word in a time when we seem to have no control. But the whole point is we do have some control. Of course, we don't have full control. And I think that's what makes most of us anxious. So it's finding ways to feel in control of the things that you can control. And for me, that's controlling my media intake. So I've always been someone who's been very cautious about watching too much news, too much doomsday kind of stuff, even on social media, some of the posts. So I'm very, very cautious right now about what I watch. I choose to watch things that I know will give me, the facts, not the fear. And I filter that out and I take control of that. So that's a big one for me. I suggest for those of you who are like me that, just get inundated with all the messages, just control what you watch and what you read. As well, even with maybe people, if you're finding that right now there are people that are more in fear and they're giving you messages of fear and doomsday, perhaps you distance yourself from them right now and, thank them for their input and just don't read their messages right now or read their posts. And I think you have to do what you have to do to take care of yourself. So I think those are the two of the methods that I'm using so calm and C for control. And then the third C that I have, I really believe is so, so important is connection. And I'm just a big believer that we are an interconnected world and we need each other. And this virus is actually teaching us, even though we have to social distance and be safe with our, around one another, we still need to be connected. Isolation completely without connection is not good for our mental health. So we have many ways to connect now, like this. I'm connecting with you right now via a video. There's FaceTime. There's just picking up the old-fashioned phone. There's texting. So stay in connection with each other. Help each other. Know that we're all in this together and that this is teaching us that the world is small. We're all connected. Stay connected. And that is so important. And I've reached out to family, to friends. I'm just overwhelmed with the love and the kindness that is coming towards me and to others. It's going to make me cry. So that's the beauty that's in the world right now. And please, please stay connected with one another. So those are my 3 C's. Calm, take control of what you can, and stay connected. And just be kind to one another. This is a momentary thing in life right now. We're going to get through it. I promise you, we will get through it. So this too shall pass. And I'm sending you all my love. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe, and stay connected to one another. And remember, this too shall pass. Love you all. Take care. We'll see you next week. Bye.